The arrival of this perspective is not a coincidence, but a direct response to the silent questions you have been asking in the dark. You are currently standing at a crossroads where the weight of your potential is finally clashing with the comfort of your old fears. Most people spend their lives waiting for a sign that they are ready to move forward into the unknown parts of their own power. This is the moment where you must realize that the sign has already arrived, and it is speaking to the part of you that refuses to settle. You are being called to step out of the shadows of doubt and into the light of a life defined by action. The exhaustion you feel is not from doing too much, but from doing too little of the things that actually matter for your growth. You are draining your spirit by trying to fit into a world that was never meant to hold the full volume of your ambition. To keep living in a state of halfway effort is to accept a slow decline that will eventually leave you with nothing but regret. You must decide that your time is too valuable to be spent on the small concerns of people who are not going where you are going. This shift in your priorities is the first real step toward a level of freedom that most will never claim. Your past failures are not a map of your future, but a set of expensive lessons that have prepared you for the high stakes of your rise. You have been forged in the fires of your own disappointments, and every scar you carry is proof of your ability to survive. Most people allow their history to act as a cage that keeps them from ever trying to reach for a higher standard again. You must choose to see your wounds as a source of power that gives you an edge over those who have never been tested. This is the moment where you take your pain and turn it into the fuel for a cold pursuit of your goals. The fear you feel right now is a signal that you are getting close to the edge of the version of yourself you have outgrown. You are meant to feel discomfort when you are standing on the brink of a radical change that will alter everything you know. This friction is necessary because it is the only thing that can burn away the old habits that have been holding you hostage for years. You must learn to lean into the fear and use it as a compass that points directly toward the work you are most afraid to start. When you walk through the fire of your own anxiety, you come out as a person who cannot be broken. Simplicity is the tool that will allow you to cut through the noise of a world that tries to keep you distracted and small. You do not need a complex strategy to win, but you do need a firm commitment to the few vital tasks that actually move you forward. Most people fail because they get lost in the details of a plan that never sees the light of day or the heat of action. You must be the one who values the result over the theory and the execution over the intention by moving with speed. This focus is what allows you to bypass the crowd and reach the heights of your own capacity very quickly. The pressure to be liked and to be normal is a trap that will keep you stuck in a life of quiet desperation if you do not resist. You must be willing to be the outsider who is misunderstood by those who are content with a life of comfort and safety. The path to the top is a lonely one, but it is the only path that leads to a view that is worth the climb. You are not here to be accepted by the masses, but to lead those who have the heart to follow a vision. By standing firm in your convictions, you are showing the world that you are a person of substance who cannot be swayed. Your mind is a weapon that must be kept sharp through the practice of hard work and the constant pursuit of new challenges. If you allow your brain to become soft by consuming the digital junk food of the modern age, you will lose your ability to think. You must feed your intellect with deep wisdom and the hard data of your own experiences in the real world of action. This mental training is what gives you the clarity to see the opportunities that others miss because they are too busy reacting. When you own your mind, you own your life, and you become a force that can no longer be ignored by anyone. The ultimate victory is not found in things you buy, but in the person you become through the process of conquering your own internal demons. You are building a version of yourself that is capable of thriving in any environment and overcoming any obstacle that life throws in your path. This internal strength is the only thing that can never be taken away from you by the market or the whims of others. By winning the war against your own need for safety, you are claiming your right to be a leader of your own reality. This change is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and the most powerful example for others. You must never forget that the battle for your soul is fought in the small moments where no one is watching or cheering you on. It is the choice to do the work when you are tired or to stay focused when you are bored or to keep going when others quit. These tiny wins add up to a life of profound meaning and a legacy that will be talked about for generations to come. You are the master of your own destiny and the commander of your own will in a world that needs leaders. By choosing to rise, you are ensuring that your life is a masterpiece of your own design and victory. Everything in your world is about to change because you have finally decided to stop settling for a version of yourself that is less. This message found you when you needed it most because you are finally ready to master the art of cold ambition and take what is yours. By choosing to act now, you are proving that you have finally mastered the art of cold ambition and are ready for the ultimate win. Your future is waiting for you to step up and claim it with a heart of iron and a mind of absolute focus. This is your time to show the world exactly who you are and what you can achieve.